All right, now it is time to get started with the official bonus reading for Aquarius for December 2020. So, if you would like information on scheduling a personal reading, please look in the description of the video, okay? Also, don't forget, as I have been announcing, my own personal spiritual Zen fitness trainer has a YouTube channel up now too. His name is Coach Drew. His channel is in the description of the video as well. Definitely go show Coach Drew some love. Anyway, though, let's hop right into this. What other important messages do we have for Aquarius? We are going to be doing a reading for the past person, a reading for the current person, and a reading for the new person, okay? So, changing things up a bit, and I'm kind of digging this style. I'm kind of digging it. I can't promise that's how I'm going to do every reading, but I'm digging it like this. Very, very simple and to the point, you know? We're going to see which one wants to come out first, though. Past, current, or new. Let's see here. Aquarius, what do we got? What's up, people? Ooh, I looked up and there's 111 in the chat. That's cool. 111. I like that. What do we got? What do we got for Aquarius Universe December 2020? Boom, the Eight of Cups, walking away. So it's difficult to tell whether or not this is current or past, okay? This could be current, this could be past. Not 100% sure yet, but I do think that somebody, if it's current, somebody's definitely walking away from this, okay? If it's past, I think somebody's finally making the decision. You know, even if you've currently separated from this person, you could still be waiting, or they could still be waiting, you know? But somebody finally makes the decision in here to say, okay, never mind. I'm turning and I'm walking away. You know what I mean? Let's get 4 shuffles to see how that plays through. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boom! King of Cups reverse. Thanks for that super chat. Honestly, not 100% sure how to pronounce your username, but I do greatly appreciate that super chat. Thank you so much. All right, King of Cups in the reverse. Oh, okay, this is past energy. Okay, the Death in the reverse. Could be, yep, Tower reverse right under it too. And Melissa, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. Okay, so there's definitely some reconciliation energy coming from the person that you're dealing with. Okay, so this is Death reversed, Tower reversed. All right. I think, though, it's you. I honestly think it's you because you have the 9 of Cups right here. It could be a Taurus that you're dealing with. But I think that it's you who's finally letting go and walking away. Again, this feels past. Even if the two of you, y'all could have been separated for 6 months or a year. Finally, though, that release happens. Maybe you, that final building block finally slipped in there that made you really understand what you needed to understand to be able to let go. Okay, you have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. I think you've spent quite some time trying to intuitively feel this situation out, you know, and been having that battle between ego and intuition, if that makes sense. Thanks for that super chat, Yahara. I hope I said that right. If not, I apologize. Thank you. Appreciate it. But the person you're dealing with, they're starting to get over this, but I don't really think they've moved past this. And I think you have feelings for this person. You do. You actually have feelings, but there's no way you trust them to open up. You know, there's no way, like, even if I was put in a position, you know, to be right in front of you and try to work this out, I still wouldn't trust you with my feelings, is what I'm seeing here with the King of Cups reversed and the High Priestess reversed. Okay, it could be a water sign you're dealing with, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Oh, yeah, and the 7 of Wands. See, I feel like there's a lot of that, that energy between the two of you where one, the other, or both of you is on defense mode. I just really don't sense an ounce of trust, okay? There's no way you would do this again, even if you were put in the position. See, a lot of us, and I relate, I've been here before, I've been there, where it's like, I can't move past this person, but I wouldn't do it again anyway, even if I was given the choice. So that puts you in one hell of a psychological conundrum when you find yourself in that place, you know? I wouldn't do it even if I had the chance, but I still can't move past this person. What is the deal here, okay? I do think, though, that the person you're dealing with is still kind of hanging around and waiting. They're hanging around and waiting to see if you're ever going to come back. I think they're watching you, too. They definitely have their eye on you. Could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be. Could be anybody. But I feel like a lot of you have waited long enough. You've waited long enough and you're finally letting go. Thank you, Shauna, for that super chat. Man, the super chats are on fire today, aren't they? Appreciate y'all, man. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Let's look a little bit more at the past person Aquarius is dealing with. Let's dig them up a little bit, see if we can pull their energy apart. How do they view you? How do they feel about this? What actions will they most likely take, if any? You know, I'm looking for all that good stuff here. Potential. Is there any potential between the two of you? Let's see. A little bit more at the past person Aquarius is dealing with. Past person. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Could be a fire sign. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. They are starting to lose interest, though. They're losing interest. They're losing passion, but I don't think they still haven't let it go. So what is it then? What is it that you're still kind of waiting around on? What's the point? You're not really losing interest. The connection is getting a little bit weaker and weaker and weaker as time goes on. What is it then? You know? Hang on. 1, 2. 2 more shuffles. Four swords. See, they can't get you out of their head. They are getting over this though, but they can't get you out of their head. They're contemplating. See, death reversed again. Told you. They're contemplating whether or not they should reach out. And again, Page of Pentacles reversed again. They do have their eye on you. They are still watching you. They're keeping tabs on you. It's almost like they have a habit of it, you know? Because I can't imagine 10 of Wands reversed, 4 of Cups. Whoops. 10 of Swords. Hold on. Oh, cards just went jumping. It just went flying. Okay. All right, so I just really can't imagine. What's the point here? With this right here, 4 of Cups, 10 of Wands reversed, Queen of Wands reversed. What's the point? What's this all about? Okay, it could be a Pisces that you're dealing with, but they're keeping to themselves. You know, they may not even talk about you to anybody, but I still think that they have this thing that they keep inside. Okay, that they don't want anybody to know. Death reversed, Page of Pentacles reversed. Okay, but I don't see. You could be dealing with somebody who's very immature, very emotionally immature as well, with the Page of Wands right there. A bit of a drama starter, a bit of a shit starter, you know. But like I said, with that being right next to the 4 of Cups, I do feel like they're contemplating reaching out, but they're not going to do it. Okay, but trust me, you live in their head. You live in their head. Believe that. Interesting. Let's see what advice we have here. What advice do we have? Should you reach out? Should you keep doing what you're doing? What should you do? What should Aquarius do, universe? Thank you, Noah, for that super chat. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. What should Aquarius do? What's the best advice here? 6 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. Last 3 shuffles. Oops. Boom. 10 of Swords. Hermit reversed, Ace of Pentacles. Okay. All right. So I think it's very important for you to, I think a lot of you already have, again, walked away. Keep doing what you're doing. It's very important, though, that you allow yourself to process this. Allow yourself to process everything that you've been through. Process the situation so that you can turn it into something that you can use for your advantage. Okay? There's always the ability to do that. Always. I don't care what it is. You always have the ability to take whatever energy has been handed to you and transmute it into something that will help you. Okay? Always. Always, always, always. For example, you think my career was inspired by rainbows and unicorn farts? Absolutely not. Where do you think I get all my advice? From shitty, horrible, failed connections where I was fucked over, abandoned, done wrong, stabbed in the back. Okay, I'm not saying that you're going to go be a YouTuber or a tarot card reader. Maybe some of you could. That's not the point. The point of it is every last one of us, me, you, we all have the ability to take whatever energy that we're dealt and flip it into something that will help you. Okay? Thanks, Kathy, for that super chat. Greatly appreciated. Thank you. But keep your wits about you. Keep your wits about you. Y'all are pretty good at that for the most part. Pretty good at remaining logical and rational, during emotional struggles. But don't ever underestimate the universe's ability to be able to put so much pressure on you that you break, okay? So keep your wits about you and keep your head on straight. But I think most of you are doing what you're doing. Just don't hold any grudges. Do the best that you can to heal from it and use this energy to your advantage, okay? All right, so let's take a look at the current person. Current person, those of you dealing with a current partner. And yes, as I tell everybody, I am going to put the intention in there that something is wrong. Okay? You wouldn't be coming to me and watching tarot card readings or searching for clarity on your situation if your love life was just fine, would you? So that's the intention I'm going to put into this. So this here is for Aquarians dealing with a current person. Okay? Current person. Let's see what the issue is here. Is it legitimate? Are you just insecure and paranoid? What's going on? 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3 more. Thank you, YRB, for that super chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. The Ace of Coins in the reverse could be an earth sign that you're dealing with. Okay, 2, 1, okay. Okie dokie. So it looks like there's a lot of emotional codependence happening here. That's one of the biggest problems. Okay, I do think that this person puts way too much pressure on you to be responsible for their emotional state of being. Okay, which is very common, very, very common. But those of you who have been following me for any length of time, we hit on that a lot, don't we? We hit on that a lot. This comes up very frequently. 9 of Cups reversed, emotional codependence and not emotional independence. That is the old model that we were programmed to believe relationships were supposed to be. I'm supposed to depend on you to make me feel the way I need to feel. And you're supposed to depend on me. It's my responsibility to make sure that you feel the way you need to feel. The only problem is that if I don't know how to control myself and I have no way to fulfill myself and I'm completely empty without you, then I'm of no service to you. How the hell am I supposed to help you if I can't even help myself? You know? So that's kind of like the analogy I love to use. My favorite analogy is that's like 2 mosquitoes biting each other in the ass, trying to feed off of each other. Ain't gonna last for very long. But that's the issue here. So that's what's kind of slowing things down. That's what's kind of slowing things down a bit. But I really don't see any legitimate reason to abandon this. I don't, okay, with the 5 of Coins in the reverse. But somebody's got to make up their mind here, okay, because it is being threatened with the 2 of Cups reversed. It is being threatened here. There is, hang on. Yep, see, things are moving very, very slowly. And it's to the point now where I don't really think there's an emotional connection between the 2 of you, okay? There's not. Because if the energy that binds us is that of I'm empty and lonely and broken, and I absolutely need a relationship in order to make me feel better, then that's an infillable void, okay? And after a while, that doesn't work, so what are we doing here? What are we doing? You know? What is it? We're not communicating emotionally, okay? You've already failed my expectations. So now we're just kind of communicating in a way that's very detached and very, we're just kind of coexisting together, in this cold, dry, boring, routine. There's a big wall between the 2 of us type of energy, Other than that, though, I do see potential here, but that does not mean that the connection isn't getting really flexible and could easily crash and break. I do see that with the 2 of Cups reversed. Okay, let's see what advice we have here. Advice. Advice. Oops. Oh, nope. That wasn't it. 10 of Cups just showed its face, though. 10 of Cups just showed its face. That 9 of Cups was in the reverse. Okay? Well, in order to collect 10 cups, you must first collect 9. You must first collect 9. You don't get that 10th cup if all 9 of your cups are reversed and empty. You know, doesn't work that way. Why would the card of emotional independence be the one that comes right before the card of that perfect, happy, beautiful, successful relationship? Why does that one have to come first? Why is that? A lot of you know this. Why is that? Answer that. For now, let's get 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3 more. Two of Wands reversed again. King of Cups. You know what that means? As a piece of advice? As a piece of advice, what's the King of Cups? Take accountability for your own emotional state. And maybe you already do. You all are typically pretty good at that. But either way, take accountability for your own emotional state. Don't waste so much time blaming your emotional state on another person. As much as it seems like we should sometimes, maybe we should take a step back and say, hold up. I'm going to go on my King of Cups analogy that a lot of you have heard me say before. But we always have new faces in here, so I do kind of got to repeat myself sometimes, okay? This King of Cups right here, there's only one way you're getting your hands on his cup, okay? And I'll give you a hint. You ain't walking up and taking it from him. The only way that you can get your hands on his cup is if he chooses to give it to you. If he determines, for whatever reason, that he can trust you with his cup, that's the only way you're getting your hands on it. But if he hands you his cup and you dump it out, you spit in it, shit in it, throw it down, get it all dented up and messed up, you think he's going to spend all of his time blaming you? Thanks, Kathy, for that super chat. No. He's going to sit down with himself and ask himself, why did I determine that I could trust this person with my cup? What does that tell me about me and my judgment? What does that tell me about me and my decision-making skills? Okay, he's going to go on a journey of self-analysis, self-discovery, and he's going to take some personal inventory. That's what he's going to do. Then he'll tell you to fuck off. But still, he always asks himself, why? What's that tell me about me? Okay? What's that tell me about me? And you might want to start making communication a little bit more passionate between you and the person you're dealing with. You have to be the change you want to see. Be the change you want to see. Okay? All right, now we're going to look at the new person. New person. If you're not dealing with or interested in a new person, this is not for you. New person Aquarius is dealing with. The King of Swords. Okay? Could be another air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Doesn't have to be, though. But I do feel like maybe this person seems a little bit distant. Could be your energy right there. Really not 100% sure what else to say about that just yet. Let me get 3 quick shuffles. 1. Jamie and Bong Hos and Lemon Heads. Thank y'all for those super chats. Appreciate you. Last shuffle. Y'all get some creative usernames, don't you? Very creative usernames. But boom, 6 of Wands. Okie dokie. Page of Cups. 10 of Pentacles reversed. King of Wands reversed. Okay. 10 of Cups reversed. Okay. But, okay. All right. So what I'm seeing right here, first of all, let's point this out. Okay. 9 of Cups. King of Swords. Okay. This is emotional independence right here. Emotional independence. I do think that this person is very much in charge of their life. So that may kind of make you think, well, what's going on here? We're not used to that, are we? What's going on? Am I wasting my time? This person seems very, very emotionally independent and not really like they desperately need a commitment. I don't need a relationship. I don't need a lover, you know. Thanks, D. Elizabeth, is that what that says? Thanks for that super chat. So it's kind of got you thinking about walking away from this. Okay, 10 of Cups reversed. I don't think this person wants to jump in head first and like let's get together, let's move in, let's do this, you know what I mean? And like move real fast with this, with the 10 of Cups reversed in the heart of the spread. But overall, it's the 6 of Wands. So I do think that there is potential here. There's potential. However, if you don't, okay, so this is another thing about the 9 of Cups. This is why this is why this is one of my favorite cards, okay? Because you know what this dude's saying right here? I know what I bring to the table. I know what I bring to the table. If you are too stupid to recognize and understand what I have to offer, I would rather you not eat at my table. I'll eat at my table alone. That's fine with me. And sometimes that stance can be very intimidating. That can be intimidating because we're not used to coming together in relationships with that type of mentality. But I got news for you. I got news for you. If the two of you do, guess what? We can work together now. We can work together now. We can be a team. We're not siphoning. We're not trying to siphon the life force out of each other to fulfill ourselves, which is 9 of Cups reversed. That's what this is. So if the two of you both come together with 9 cups, that is when you can turn it into 10 cups. That's very successful. Let's look at the advice here because it looks like there's a lot of potential that somebody's not seeing here. A lot of potential that somebody is not seeing here. What advice do we have for Aquarius and this new person? Advice. Advice. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Thank y'all for being on fire with them super chats today. Appreciate it. All right, 8 of Swords in the reverse. 4 shuffles. Boom! King of Swords. All right, so 6 of Cups, Temperance, Queen of Swords, the Strength card, 5 of Cups. Okay, so it's very important first and foremost that you heal from your past. Okay, understand that you healing up from your past so that you do not project your fears from the past onto this new unsuspecting person. You have to understand that right there is something separate that you have to do by yourself that really honestly doesn't have a whole lot to do with them. Okay, we don't want to run to a new person hoping that they will be a band-aid, over our past wounds. We do that too often. We can't do that. Okay, your healing is separate from them. Okay, if they choose to assist you and help you and guide you and comfort you, then hell yeah, that's a bonus. That's a privilege. That's a privilege. That's a bonus. Okay, but it is most certainly not their responsibility and not what we should be looking to a new relationship for. As long as you do that, and King and Queen of Swords, I'm going to go on this tangent again too. Okay, a lot of you have heard me say these things, but again, we always have new faces in here. King and Queen of Swords, ladies and gentlemen, okay? That is you, okay? That's you. And I'm an Aquarius too. I'm a King of Swords. So it's my responsibility. It's really my responsibility to uphold this energetic principle, okay? The King and Queen of Swords, they are the most wise, truthful people, the characters in the entire tarot, okay? They speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. When you are a truth speaker, there is no way to avoid making people angry. Somebody is eventually going to get pissed off at you, okay? Because there's too many people out there who have constructed their entire identity around a box of beliefs that are bullshit. They're complete and total bullshit, okay? So those types of people are naturally going to get very defensive and pissed off when you give them evidence that threatens their little box of bullshit that they've built their lives around, okay? So, however, they most certainly do not speak the truth with the intention of hurting you. If it hurts you, that sucks, okay? Oh well, that's not why I'm telling you this. I speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth because I care about you. I care about the awakening of mankind. I care about humans understanding the truth. I care about you actually pulling your head out of your ass and being able to see reality for what it is. It matters to me. I care about you. The King and Queen of Swords reversed, on the other hand, which is very easy to slip over that line, they are telling you things with the intention of hurting you and pissing you off. They are saying things with the desire to antagonize and stir the pot and make you angry. You know, it all depends on the intention that is powering the words that come out of your mouth. Okay, you are the only one who knows what your intentions are. So if you're speaking the truth and you know that it's meant for the greater good in your heart and not meant to hurt people, don't worry about anybody that gets mad at you, okay? Other than that, though, I do think as far as this new person goes right here, you may be comparing them to a past person. We do that all the time, okay? Be sure you don't do that. Take the time to heal up from the past and welcome in something brand spanking new that you never imagined yourself having, okay? So I think there's a lot of potential here, a lot of potential, okay? Lots and lots and lots of it. All right, so anyway, I feel like my Aquarians have heard their message today, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it off here, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in and playing along. Thank you all for the fire super chats, man. Greatly appreciate it. Remember to look in the description of the video for information on scheduling personal readings, and I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Thanks again for tuning in and showing love, y'all. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. There's Amy for a last-minute super chat. Thanks, y'all. Have a good day.